Road to Rock. Tiny Dancer by Elton John. The world of rock isn't just written with notes. It is forged in moments of chaos that hide secrets no one dares to tell. Some call it legend, others a curse. Turn up the volume. This is Road to Rock, and this is the story of N.N. By 1971, Elton John and Bernie Taupin were a songwriting machine. Taupin sent a stack of lyrics inspired by California images of sunlit streets and drifting characters. Elton took those words, sat at a battered piano, and wrote the music in a few focused hours. That combination, Taupin's cinematic lines and Elton's urgent melodic sense, is the foundation of Tiny Dancer. N.N. in the studio. The song was shaped like a slow bloom. Elton's piano opens with a patient figure that sets tone and space. The verses are conversational, the choruses open wide, and the arrangement breathes around the vocal. Paul Buckminster brought strings that framed the melody without drowning it, adding a late-night sweep that made the song feel larger than the band alone. N.N. recording took place in London with producer Gus Dudgeon and the core rhythm players who'd become Elton's backbone: a tight bass, a loose but steady drum feel, and acoustic guitar color. The band recorded live takes, layering vocals and strings on top. You can still hear the room in the track, the piano resonance, the small noises of musicians leaning into a long, unfolding performance. And there was tension, quietly real, around the song's fate. It wasn't built for instant radio hooks, and the label hesitated about singles. Elton was pushing toward more ambitious studio work, and some wanted tighter pop hits. Tiny Dancer sat between those camps, too thoughtful for a quick pop push, too potent to shelve. That disagreement slowed its early ascent. And musically, the song stands out because of its architecture. A plain, memorable piano line grows into an orchestral sweep. The harmonies and backing parts are arranged to support the narrative rather than steal it. Melodically, Elton lets the piano carry memory while the arrangement colors emotion, and Taupin's lyric gives listeners a map of place and longing. And the payoff came slowly. Tiny Dancer became a live centerpiece, where audiences learned every line and pushed back at the studio's restraint. Decades later, a prominent film scene reintroduced the song to a new generation, and it became emblematic of how Elton could marry storytelling with rock craft. And Tiny Dancer mattered because it proved the partnership could do epic restraint, a song that feels intimate and cinematic at once. It showed Elton moving toward a larger sound without losing the piano that was always his anchor. That balance is why, long after the sessions and the debates, the song still stops a room and makes people sing along. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.